What's up, guys? It's your boy Darskin, and today we are going to be using Beidou. Now, for some reason, I have no idea why, I've been missing Beidou quite recently. So, I went to my YouTube channel and I looked, and I haven't made a video on Beidou in, I want to say, about a month or so. Yeah, I'm not, like I said, I'm not really sure why I've been missing her. It might be because of Eula. I have no idea. But anyways, so I wanted to go ahead and just make a video, make a showcase on her or whatever. And I wanted to, you know, try some of my new thumbnail work that I've been working on and stuff like that. So let me know what you guys think about the thumbnail in the comment section below, as well as how you guys like the video or whatever. But anyway, enough about that. Let's go ahead and get into the build and everything like that. I know a lot of people don't know that I mained Beidou since day one, all the way up until Zhongli dropped, right? So for the most part, I was a Beidou, well, not even the most part, I was literally just a Beidou one-trick, Beidou main, until Zhongli came out, and then I started using Zhongli and then other characters and stuff like that. So if you look right here, 18,000 HP, 2,500 attack. Now, she has a lot of attack because her weapon, and I'll show that in a little bit. But anyway, let's go ahead and get into her stats right here. 52% crit rate, 147% crit damage. Now, usually you would have a higher crit rate, crit damage, but because I don't have a crit rate, crit damage weapon, and Beidou does not have crit rate or crit damage ascension stat, this is like pretty close to what you'll see on any character that doesn't have those type of things. 155 energy recharge, 85% electro damage, and then 25% physical damage right there. If you go look at the weapon, R5 was Gravestone. This is why she has so much attack, because it gives, you know, base 50%. Well, base 600 and then a 50% attack right there. And then it also gives the 40%, which is usually 20% at R1. So there you go. Going on to artifacts. 2-piece Thundering Fury, 2-piece Bloodstained Chivalry. A lot of people ask me if this is the best thing for her, and the answer is yes. And the reason why is because if you're using Beidou, you want to utilize her passive, and you want to utilize her ultimate, which both need her to auto attack. So that's why you will, you know, you want to get that physical damage in. Looking at the substats, this is one of my best pieces, you know, perfect piece right there. Thundering Fury piece. You look right here, another piece that's pretty perfect. Really, really good piece right there. Then you go on to the Hourglass, which is attack percent. Has HP percent, but it did not roll any HP, so this is like a really good piece too. Beidou was like the first character I built that was like next to perfect. So go here, electro damage. We have defense base, but it didn't roll any defense, so this is really good. And then right here, really good headpiece, but it rolled defense like twice. But it's crit rate, so I kind of needed to use it. And the 3 other substats were really good. So there's that. She's obviously C6 as a 4-star. That's like pretty common now. And then talents 9, 13, 12. So I could crown her autos, but I don't think it's worth it. I could crown her ultimate, but I don't think it's worth it. And I did crown her E because her E is literally her main source of like damage pretty much. But anyways, about her passive. Whenever you counterattack, it grants max damage, and then whenever she gets a perfect counter, she will get increased normal and charged attack damage, and her attack speeds increased as well. So this is what I'm talking about with the physical damage. This is why you're going to be running physical damage on her, unless she's running support, and then you don't have to, but there's nothing else you'd really run, right? Like the 18% attack on Gladiators, like you're probably going to auto attack with her some point in time, so the physical damage is best case scenario for Beidou. So I have her completely maxed out. Now, alright, so let's go ahead and get into the boss fights. And the first boss fight is obviously going to be the wolf boss. Now, I feel like Beidou excels at the wolf boss a lot better than most characters, just because she can block damage and she can counter. Because the wolf boss doesn't attack like a lot of times. He attacks like, you know, with you know, not small swings, but they're pretty slow, right? Okay, well, I hate whenever he jumps back, because he's like walking away from me, and if we could crit, that would be very nice, because right now we are not critting. Still didn't crit. Yo, they do not want me. They do not want to give me a crit right now. Actually. And then he's going to go into the running phase. Yep. And then the running phase as well, right? She can counter the damage here also. 20k right there. Good damage right there. And also the last phase where the icicles are dropping, she can actually counter the icicles, which is really nice because you can use that against the wolf boss also, which is just I'm telling you, man, Beidou, such a cool character. As you can see right there, I countered the icicle. And wolf boss is done. So boom. Now let's go ahead and get into the next boss fight. Now another thing I found cool about Beidou is that she can actually counter Dvalin whenever he's flying across the stage, allowing her to break his shield super early, so you don't even have to go through the phase where he puts his claws on he puts his claws on the stage or whatever. You don't even have to go through that. He literally flies through and then you can break his shield with like 2 counters. Or, well, you counter and it gets like 50%. And then you get to the handle on the stage and you can just break it really fast. Because I know a lot of people had trouble breaking his shield. See right there? Like, you do so much damage to his shield, which just enables you to be able to basically kill him a lot faster. You also can counter this right here. And in doing that, you'll obviously get him down. Now, she doesn't do a lot of damage here as far as Dvalin's neck. But so I usually 2-turn it with Beidou. Now, if I wanted to like do setup and stuff, I definitely could get in a 1-turn, I think. You know, if I like Bennett buff with like, you know, attack food with like electro food, blah blah blah. Like if I did all of that stuff, I could definitely 1-turn it, in my opinion. But I usually 2-turn it simply because Beidou doesn't do enough DPS type of damage, right? She does good burst damage, but the burst damage kind of requires you to attack her. And when Dvalin is on the ground, he's not attacking her. Okay, I missed my counter right there. Also, if you hear my cat, she is so spoiled. So, if y'all hear my cat in the background, I apologize. Anyway, he's gonna go ahead and put his claws down. Alright, let's go to this side right here. And one thing that I don't understand is that her ult does not work on him. Or, well, it works, but doesn't do a lot of damage, I guess. I don't know, something like that. But anyways, that is Dvalin, so let's go ahead and get into the next boss. So the last boss we're going to be doing today is obviously Childe. Now, Childe for me, as far as Beidou, was something that was super cool for me because he has a lot of moves that do a lot of damage. Right? He has a lot of moves that do can one-shot you as well. And with Beidou, I was able to counter those moves and not take damage. Now, obviously having Zhongli, you don't have to worry about any of that. But I've always thought it was cool that you can, you know, counter stuff like that. It's just always been cool to me that you can do that type of stuff right there, right? Or stuff like that, right? See how much damage I just did? Now, he broke my shit, because that move is a move that one-shots most characters. So, yeah. If you guys didn't know, that move will kill you. So that's why we took some damage, even though I countered. But, if I didn't counter, I wouldn't have had the shield, and I would have just died instantly. Now, these other 2 phases, he has electro resistance, so my damage is going to go down. But she still gets the job done, which is really nice. And now we are on the last part of this fight. Alright, let's go ahead and get into it. Pop this. Pop this. Yeah, and like the fact that they gave Childe electro resistance, obviously because he's electro right now, is like they really tried to stop Beidou from like being great. And there it is. So anyways, that is my Beidou. Her build is complete, like super complete. There's literally nothing I would change on the character. She has a max weapon, max artifacts, her talents are maxed out, everything is done. This is my first character that I can just basically lock up and never change anything, and they're perfectly fine. So anyways, that's going to be it for this video. Be sure to give it a like, subscribe to the channel if you're new, comment down below, tell me what you guys think in the comment section. With that being said, I'll see you guys next time. Peace.